My name is Mark Asanovich, 14-year NFL strength and conditioning coach. The primary responsibility of any strength coach is to protect their athletes from injury. The most catastrophic injuries in sports involve the spinal cord and concussion injuries. The most effective strategy for reducing spinal cord and concussion injuries are to strengthen the muscles of the neck and the head. It is for this reason that we developed the Head and Neck Isolator. The Head and Neck Isolator is the first ever strength and conditioning piece of equipment that is designed precisely to isolate and train both the muscles of the neck and the muscles of the head.
Exercise 1, the neck extension. Set both upper controls to the N position for neck. Slide out the back pad for firm support in the seated position. The head pad should be centered on the back of your head. If it is too high or if it is touching your neck, raise or lower the seat accordingly. If needed, use the adjustable foot pegs. Slide the appropriate weight onto the machine. Sit down facing left. Sit in the middle of the seat fully upright. Hold on to the hand grips in front of you. Start by flexing your head down all the way so your chin is against your chest. With your back fully supported against the back pad, smoothly rotate your head backwards against the head pad to the fully extended position. Use a smooth, controlled motion. Push back all the way until your eyes are looking straight up. Pause and hold this position briefly. Then in a controlled motion, lower the head to the starting position. Be sure not to bounce or jerk. Keep the motion smooth, controlled, and fluid. Move on to exercise 2. Exercise 2, the head tilt. Sit in the same position as before, facing left. This time, set the upper controls to the H and HT positions for head and head tilt. Instead of holding the hand grips out in front of you, reach down and grip two handles below your seat, pulling them upward. As before, center the back of your head against the head pad. Begin the head tilt by smoothly tilting your head back, rotating your chin upward. The machine will limit your head to rotate back 25 degrees. At the end of the head rotation, briefly continue pushing firmly against the pad for maximum muscle contraction. Then, in a controlled motion, lower the head back in the starting position. Again, be sure not to bounce or jerk. Keep the motion smooth and controlled. Move on to exercise 3. Exercise 3, the neck flexion. Set both upper controls back to the N position for neck. Hold your head in this upright position and grip the handles out in front of you. Rotate your head downward against the head pad until your chin touches your chest. Then, in a controlled motion, rotate the head back up to the starting position. As always, keep the motion smooth and controlled. Exercise 4, the head nod. For this exercise, set the upper controls to the H and HN positions for head and head nod. This movement will be very similar to the last one, but with the range of motion now limited to 10 degrees. Sit facing right, move the head pad into position against the center of your face, using your left hand. Start with your head in the normal, upright position. Grip the handles in front of you. Press your forehead against the pad and nod your head downward. Exercises 5 and 6. Neck lateral flexion. Set both upper controls back to the end position for neck. Grip the right handle with your right hand and the left edge of the seat pad with your left hand. Slowly and deliberately, press your head against the pad and pivot up and over to the left until your head touches your left shoulder. In one controlled motion, move back to the right hand starting position. Now simply turn around and face the machine. Reverse your hand grips so your left hand reaches out left and your right hand grips the right edge of your seat. Repeat the same steps as before, this time pushing left to right. Congratulations! You've completed the strength training protocol for the head and neck isolator, giving you increased protection from concussion and spinal injury in the contact sport of your choice, for maximizing results and minimizing injury.